भारतीय संगीत में, शास्त्रीय संगीत में उनका क्या योगदान रहा, इस विभूति का क्या योगदान रहा, ये हम सबके बीच साझा करने के लिए आज हमारे बीच उपस्थित हैं
श्रीमती प्रज्ञा बैनर्जी। माँ प्लीज कम अप ऑन स्टेज।
प्रज्ञा दीदी से अनुरोध है कृपया मंच पे आए। लेकिन प्रज्ञा दीदी बोलने से पहले उनको हम सम्मान करेंगे। तथागत श्री देवव्रत मोइत्रा जी से अनुरोध है मिसेस रोमा सोही, चेयरपर्सन एमबीआई स्कूल, आप कृपया मंच पे आए और प्रज्ञा दीदी को सम्मान प्रदान करें। मेघा।
आज वो
A very good evening to all of you here. At the very outset, I would express my heartfelt thanks to the Jamshedpur Music Circle and especially to Mr. Devabrata Moitra, with whose untiring and endless efforts this program has come to the fruit today. And thank you so much again for giving us the opportunity to witness such a beautiful program this evening, and also to give me this honor and opportunity to speak about your illustrious father, Pandit Devesh Moitra. Pandit Devesh Chandra Moitra was born on the 28th of December 1931 in Patna. Being the son of a very illustrious father, Sri Jogesh Chandra Moitra, who, not being a musician, but played sitar as his passion. And Devesh Moitra hailed from a musical and culturally rich family. Since very tender age, his versatile musical talents were so evident. And of course, with the guidance of his parents and his mentors, these were further fostered, nurtured, and blossomed into a great musician by mentors and gurus like Sri Pannalal Das, and of course, last but not the least, Pandit Ravi Shankar ji. Mr. Moitra, he received training from other Maihar stalwarts like Ma Annapurna Devi, Ustad Ali Akbar Khan Sahab, Ustad Baba Alauddin Khan Sahab. And of course, he received vocal training from Ustad Amir Khan Sahab. Being an A-grade artist of All India Radio, he has performed in the National Program of Music and the Radio Sangeet Sammelan. He performed in the television internationally in all European countries like Budapest, Bucharest, Sofia, Moscow, Tashkent, etc. In India too, he had the opportunity to perform in Sangeet Parishad Varanasi, the Nizam Palace Hyderabad, Shanmukhanand Auditorium Bombay, Music College Lucknow, etc., etc. Pandit Devesh Chandra Moitro, he had also performed around the world in countries like Romania, Bulgaria, Hungary, Nepal, Australia, etc., etc. He has had the rare opportunity and was singularly fortunate to be accompanied on the tabla by Pandit Kishan Maharaj ji, Ustad Allah Rakha Sahab, Pandit Shankar Ghosh, Pandit Romain Ghosh, Pandit Kapil Deo Singh and Pandit Jwala Prasad ji. He had also performed with Ustad Bahadur Khan Sahab, Vidushi Shishikwanadi, Sri Rajesh Moitro Sarod and Sri Astikar violin. He played the sitar and he had specially emphasized on the Badhat Ang Tans and the Diri Tans. He was also a very good composer, and a few ragas to be named, Jogia Todi and Jayashri, which were his composed ragas. One more important thing which needs mention is he conceived, directed and produced a Rag Mala, which was a unique show of Hindustani classical music, a program of 24/7, comprising of vocals like Dhrupat, Khayal, Thumri, instrumentals, dance and everything. He composed ballets inspired after watching European ballets, Tagore's Shapmochon, Tashet Desh and other mythologicals like Mirabai. He also was inclined to play the Rag Mala very frequently in his programs. He created and developed institutions for music and other art forms, namely Arts and Artists, Shur Oshilpi, Purobi at Patna. Professor Moitro, he imparted training of Hindustani classical music through sitar, conducted regular workshops in Patna, Varanasi, Gorakhpur, Samastipur, etc. Some of his disciples to be named Mr. Ramnath Mehta, Janhavi Mukherjee, Matwala, Shiv Narayan, etc. Now let's go to the human part of Pandit Devesh Chandra Moitro. He was an extremely helpful and generous human being. He helped many budding artists to establish their careers, especially in the field of music, provided shelter and financial assistance to needy ones, and a very witty and jovial personality. He was respected and loved by all. Having a magnanimous heart, he loved hosting dinners and occasionally cooked special food for the invitees. Performed even for lesser known organizations who could not afford much but intended promotion of classical music. The last program of his was in January 1979 in Bombay. His health deteriorated subsequently and he left for the heavenly board on the 18th of July 1979. Thank you, everybody.